And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Domingo Mata.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Diddy Santana. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Velasquez going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Man at first, Troy Ruiz next up for the Blue Jays. Cats, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. In there safely.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The batter, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
That one ran inside, almost got him. 1 out, base is empty. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Velasquez on the move to the gap. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And a couple of quick outs. And now the first baseman, Domingo Mata. The Giants leading by 2. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right side. And it hops over the wall for an automatic. Back now in Toronto. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Diddy Santana. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
On the ground. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is number 70. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Leaping, can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so
1 down. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And there's a ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
One down, base is empty. Misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Fans are vitalized for tonight. First for the victory.
And now it's going to be Diddy Santana.
Leading off the Giants, the right fielder, Diddy
The pitch.
Santana.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Montgomery calls it in, and there's one away. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Jay Allen. 2 outs. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
The batter, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
And a foul ball. Santana measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Two down, nobody on. That one way inside. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Move to first. And he's back in safely. Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for the Giants, Heston Kjerstad. Struck him out looking. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Mark Patz. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 3-2. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Sometimes all you got to do. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fought off foul. Garcia, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Brett Beatty, the next Giant to hit. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Heston Kjerstad, the next Giant to hit. Kicks and deals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. One runs in, hits the top of the wall. Now a second crosses the plate.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall.
Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
With this win here today, you've won the first two games of this three-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game three that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for.
Now here is Diddy Santana. Fuentes back to work. That one ripped but foul. The pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 53rd homer of the year. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Domingo Mata. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And that's a fair ball.
Well, the last 10.
Back here in Rogers Center. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Diddy Santana. The wide to kick the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back left field.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit. There goes the runner. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting, the catcher,
Ethan Salas, the next Giant to hit. The pitch. On the ground to third, might be two. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Got it by for the pay. So one hit is all. Garrett Coden now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that will fall. In comes the run from second, and it's 3-1. In there, he's safe.
now batting, right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Cedeno round second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So up next, Heston Kjerstad. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Throw to second, safe. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2-1 now. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Brett Beatty, the next Giant to hit. On the ground to the left. Over to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run. Diddy Santana getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Luciano, the lead runner, out at second. Cedeno on at first with nobody out. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball. Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the San Francisco Giants. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Phillips, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The pitch. Towards first, gone. Throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Cameron Richmond. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
Now batting, right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Not even close there. And 1-1.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Two outs. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
In the air to left center. Who? Under it. Corrals it. And that will end the inning.
Yeah, boy.
Fought off foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, nobody on. Andrew Vaughn steps in for the Royals. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit right there. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Runner at third, two gone. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Diddy Santana. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Varsho moving back for it. Stretches out and hauls it in. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Tom Hu. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Santana going back, hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Our final answer this afternoon, first for the victorious Giants.
So one out, nobody on. So up now for Kansas City, Adael Amador. Down the right field line, that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Bottom of the inning, here's the veteran outfielder, Diddy Santana.
Diddy Santana.
McDermott back to work. fouled off. He was late. Santana measures 6 feet even, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Yeah, a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering way off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And the righty deals. Now he breaks his bat. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. And now here is Diddy Santana.
Diddy Santana.
And the right-hander back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Up next is Giants. The right fielder, Diddy Santana.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, James Triantos. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. Base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so
ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Santana. Schuster back to work. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
That one missed. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Down the number 2 hitter, Adael Amador. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he gets there. The tying runs at 3rd with a triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. A chance now to even the score.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up.
First and second, no outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Santana.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Big swing and a miss.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Collier drifts towards it, and that is a big first out.
All season long, he's racked up. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline.
Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ethan Salas, the next Giant to hit. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bat. On to the third inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Cam Collier. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to...
Bottom four, and now the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
The right fielder, Diddy.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that one. Santana, in his 8th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy would throw it 3 times.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Check on the runner. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Now back, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside. And here it comes.
Ball.
Hit hard. That gets through. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for San Francisco, Ethan Salas. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Right side. Weimer makes the grab for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up next for the Giants, Heston Kjerstad. Pickoff throw. Santana back in on a dive. Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Diddy Santana.
Wait on that thing.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of...
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Francisco Giants. 1 down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Diddy Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hancock, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And a foul ball. Aguero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Righty delivers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Aguero rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe. And they tag him out. One down. Next to hit for Arizona, Jack Sawinski. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Up next, the right field. It is
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2. That one missing inside. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hard ground ball, base now. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie. It's 2-2.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
1 to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Hunter tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make. That can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error. And ball 1. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Back here in San Francisco. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Diddy Santana. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Varland. In his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Right-handed reliever. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCarthy settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Santana had a decent showing in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the big.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Castro. Ripped on a line. Santana makes the grab. 2 down.
It was all over.
Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and here is Diddy Santana. In the air, center field. Sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jake Fox stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one is lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues.
Now batting, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And it's he flexes his power with that swing. His 54th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to.
Now batting, right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 3-0. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So 2 down. Ethan Salas now at the plate. Center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that will. Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Late with the swing there. Buto goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a split. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Heston Kjerstad, the next Giant to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Base knock center field. One run across. Santana around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-0.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.
Diddy Santana, the next to hit. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Giants leave 1 scoreless after 1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Yanni Hernandez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Out towards right center field. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Robert Segura stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
The batter, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
And that one pulled foul. One out, bases empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A monster shot to right. Home run number 55 of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Now a blooper back behind first, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not in time. He's got a double.
Come on, Biggie.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Castro going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next to hit, Diddy Santana. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Hard hit left side. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Giants leave them loaded, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So 2 down, Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
2 outs, bases loaded. And up next for the Giants, Ethan Salas. Left-hand hitter waits. Ball fourth, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bases full, 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Brooks Lee. 2 outs. Caught and missed. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks 3.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And welcome. Next to hit, Diddy Santana. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. In there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Up and in. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Got him. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Santana getting the start in right. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League MVP. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The pitch. Hammer, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to short, Shaw. Now the throw to first on the run. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 5 and the Rangers nothing. Brandon Bossier stepping in for the Rangers.
Brandon Bossier.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a base hit into right. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Back to the top of the lineup, Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Two on, one out. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Giants 5 and the Rangers nothing. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. So 2 away with nobody on. Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a base hit right there.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ethan Salas now at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. One hit, one. So up next, Matt Shaw. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives and he can't hang on. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out.
That's always a risk.
One down. Justin Henry Malloy stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
So 2 down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Diddy Santana. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 56th home run of the season. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets...
Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Rangers DH, Earl Miller. kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Santana.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1 to count.
And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Up and in. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. It's going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
Malloy.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the second and final game of the series. This one smashed down the right field line. And he can't make the play. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
I feel like I've seen more balls.
Now back, right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. We go to the ninth. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Santana. Schwellenbach back to work. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A gigantic blast. His 57th homer of the season, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ball.
Santana really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big...
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Didi Santana. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Aguero off of first with 2 away. Two outs. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Ethan Salas will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Chopper right side. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So they strand a pair, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. One out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Come on, we got to hold him right here.
Swung on, belted. Santana going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. End of 1. That one hammered center field. McCarthy going back on it. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now. Base is empty with 2 away. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just
All right, come on now, let it fly.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 58th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And at first, Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
This to third, and foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Two outs. Got him swinging. So one hit is all they. Back here in the desert, we go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Santana. And here it comes. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out. Santana had a sensational showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Our final line score tonight. First for the
Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit.
Diddy Santana.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Robert Segura. Back to work. 3-2 now. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done, and he just kind of caught it.
In the air, right field. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Such an impressive play.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Righty delivers. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Hit hard, that gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And digging in for San Francisco, Heston Kjerstad. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Giants leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0.
The batter, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. On his way over. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Robert Segura.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. The relay. He is safe. And up next for the Giants, Diddy Santana.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Liner, base hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that bait.
Runner on the go. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Pete Ruley. Kicks and deals. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Ripped to short. Over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of. Diddy Santana, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
And there's a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Hey, see you drive it right back at the pitcher. Now.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the...
So digging in, Emmett Hurley. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
Here's Royce Lewis.
The third baseman.
That one out to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throws to second. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now. Back here at Chase Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Diddy Santana. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Bradshaw, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time VIVO on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And now the lefty. That one blasted deep to right. Santana going back on this one. And that's a play to the walkway and out of here. So he just clears the wall, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Santana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have.
1 out, runner at second. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. The relay throw. Head first slide, and he's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Jordan Beck. Payoff pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 down, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Center field. McCarthy settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Runners on the corners with one gone. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 7-2. The relay not in time. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just as
2 outs with a man at third. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games.